Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. We're going to get to the 76 Camaro we are restoring. These are the two parts cars I bought to fix the blue one. Not necessarily this. I bought this one first. Bought this one second for the interior, which didn't turn out very good. But so I will mention when we go over the prices later on, or how much the build cost and all that, because I paid $1,000 for the 76, $1,000 for this one, both 77s, and $300 for that one. So money wise, we got $2,300 in it, just in the car parts, or the cars. You know, we bought new carpet and other stuff too, which we'll add on. But we'll mention, guy come over the other day. I've had a lot of calls on parts for this, but as usual, people on Marketplace there, 99% of them never show up. Well, 99.9% never show up. But this guy showed up for the fender. Now, what he said is that he builds cars in his spare time. He's got a full-time job over in Pottsboro, Texas. And he lives in, what was the city? Anyway. So at his place, he builds old cars. Now, he said he's got a couple of these. And he'll give them to me. Because he was saying, oh yeah, I got some. And I was like, oh, well, do you have any, you know, these parts, bucket seats I was asking him about. And, well, he did say that the seats were no good. He said he had a good back seat. But I already bought new seat covers. We're going to check them out here in just a minute. So we're talking while he's taking the fender off, and he goes, you know, I don't have the room you do here. And he says, I got very limited room. I'll just give you these cars and I'll bring them over to you. And I said, well, yeah, sure. I said, but, you know, I'll give you some money for them. I think one reason, he didn't mention, but, see, I'm on the border here in Oklahoma. When you scrap a car, you don't need a title. In Texas, you need a title to scrap a car. I didn't ask him about any of that, or whether he had titles for them, or any, you know, he said they're just junk. But lots of good parts. He said subframes are on them and stuff like that. So I've had a few people mention that to me from Texas. They're like, man, I got a junk car and I can't get rid of it. Can't crush it without a title. So anyway, a day or so later after he left here, he messaged me and says, give me a couple of weeks to dig them out. And I'll start bringing them over one by one. Now, he did mention he had other cars too he wants to get rid of. He just specifically mentioned the two Camaros, then he mentioned some more. And I said, you can bring them all over here if you want. So anyway, I figure I just mention that as we're going, because what we're going to do is we're going to, like I said, $2,300 for the three cars, and we're going to be deducting what I sold off this stuff. So far I sold them the fender for $100, so we're going to deduct 100, so it's like now $2,200, and that's how we're going to get the price down. This one, it's very iffy on whether I got a title, but it's all ripped up. It's probably going to have to get another title to it, but anyway, it is complete, and it's got a drivetrain. Maybe eventually, one of these days, we'll see if we can get it running. It's not going to be worth much, little 305 two-barrel. But if it can run and drive, it might be worth fixing up if I can find another interior. So I'd rather not part this out. I was a little hesitant on putting up Camaro parts in case somebody come over and wanted something major off this. You know, wanted to cut the rear end off or something. So it's a possibility this could be fixed up later or sold whole. You know, I could advertise it and definitely get my money back. I think I could put this up for $1,000 and get my money back, but I'd make more money parting it out. Anyway, I just thought I'd go over that stuff. Since we're here, we're probably going to take this console out in this video and possibly this dash out. But we'll get to that here in a minute, or later on in the video. Right now, I got them seat covers in. They're not the cheap ones. I usually buy some cheap stuff. These were about $150 with shipping and all that. And they had close-up pictures of how great the upholstery was and all this stuff. You know, they're not, and they're specific for 70 to 81 Camaros. So they're supposed to fit, you know, the back buckets and the front buckets, even though I don't think we'll be using the front buckets. But mainly I bought it for the back seat. So it's supposed to fit the back seat cushions, great back part, because to buy the factory upholstery was going to be $300. Figured I'd buy the seat covers for $150. If I come across factory front buckets, we can use the front buckets set off of this. So that's what we're at. We're fixing to open it up. All I did was open the box. They're still in the package. I haven't even pulled it out yet. I forget what these were for. These might have fell out of the box. So we're going to see how good they are. And we're going to hog ring them on there. And I'll show you. They're actually black with a gray insert. Okay. I want to thank Mark Wilhelm, subscriber. He emailed me. My email's in the description, video description box. clunkersandclassics@gmail.com. And he sent me a picture. He says, I have some door panels, but they're not that great. If you just pay the shipping, I'll send them to you. So, you know, UPS is the most expensive, but anyway, he said it was $70 to ship it, and I PayPal'd him $100, said keep the rest. So, these are it here. And I'd seen these little splits in the pictures. So we can maybe get a little JB Weld epoxy, something, and maybe cover them up a little bit. Other than that, not too bad. Cardboard backing is a little warped, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now, these are, when I found out, he sent me a little baggie of clips. These are apparently 70 to 77, two-piece. They're kind of like my El Camino, if you've been around. The two El Caminos I have are two-piece. Bottom plastic, vinyl up top. And then apparently 78 to 81 is the one piece with the different door handles. These type of door handles. See, these were in the white car, the 77. So probably not original to the car, because this one has this type of door handle on it, or door pull, or whatever you want to call them. These do take a metal brace that I would assume bolts to this here, and they are on the doors of one of the parts cars has both metal braces that they bolt or rivet or whatever to the door, and then you bolt it up to this. So we need to take all them off. Now these aren't too bad, a little scratchy. We're going to sand all that, paint it all black, and paint this black. So that's, you know, that's one door. So I figure it's probably a good for $100 because for new door panels, they're $400. Now I bought the whole, I mentioned in the last video on this, the whole door rubber, that's right here, the whole rubber kit for the car, because all I needed was the roof rails, and it was cheaper to buy the whole set than just the roof rails. So these are for the inner and outer door panels. Okay, so we got new of this rubber here, the window felt rubber, you know, the window rests on there. I'm not sure, they're probably stapled on there. Yeah, see the staples here. We'll take them off and screw them or rivet them, something like that in there. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit messed up on here. We can try to, oh yeah, somebody sent me an iron a while back, could have been a year or so ago. Maybe we'll get an iron on here or something and see if we can straighten that out. It's got these clips to clip it in, but maybe, you know, it's deteriorated here. Maybe we can just put some, flatten it out with an iron, re-glue this lip, and maybe just put in some screws or something, some nice chrome new screws. I don't know, something like that. So, yeah, and this is split here. I said we'll put a little epoxy or something on there. You know, this ain't no show car. It's just going to be basically a very, very good looking driver type car. But not fully restored to factory original concourse rotisserie restoration, because car's not worth it. These cars are don't bring big money or nothing. Okay, so that's what I got to show you. These door panels, seat covers, and last video on this, it didn't get as many views as I thought it would be. But recovered the headliner, some vinyl, put on all the plastics. Now I meant to get some satin plastic because paint, vinyl paint. Man, this is hot. It's friggin' 80 degrees out, guys. I mean, summer's here. So the vinyl paint I bought was gloss, and then I put it on, it was too shiny, and then this was just some flat black regular car paint that I had bought to restock the stuff I was out of, and I painted some flat black on there. I want something in the middle, so I meant to buy some satin black, but right now all I got is one can of gloss. I don't know whether I should paint this gloss black before we put in the back seat or what. But yeah, we repaired, let's see, we may have to repair that. So you gotta bend them and everything to get them in there, because you got this piece folds underneath this piece, and trying to get them both in, you got to kind of bend it. Well, anyway, I had repaired. Well, maybe this one I didn't repair. Maybe that was already split. But we'll have to repair that a little bit. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, these door panels don't have that steel brace. Not exactly sure where it goes. This is all primered or something. These doors could have been swapped at some point. But yeah, from the other Camaro, we'll put that. This probably goes in here. We'll put those metal braces in there. But then before we put them door panels on, we need to paint the. See, there's some clips still in there. We got them. Yeah, they're still in there. And then the guy I bought it from, he'd put on the new door weather stripping. So he may have to take that back off. See, the original, yeah, he might have been original doors, because the original color of the car was white, and somebody painted it this, it's not blue, it's more of a purple. But we should probably paint these door jambs the color of the car, which I'm thinking is going to be, you know, bumblebee, yellow and black. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to paint the jambs first or what. I've got the new carpet just sat in there. It needs to be cut out. The console, is it here too? I think the console screws in here. So we have to cut out some pieces there. Or no, well, maybe not cut them out, just poke holes in where the screws go. But we got to lift all this up, because we got the seat belt, shoulder belt here. That's where that piece goes. It's on the package tray. And then the other seat belt goes right in here. And then we got the seat bolt holes we got to figure out. So that's why it's not all mounted in there. There's the bolt for it. So we got to find out where them holes are, and maybe just put the bolt through the carpet there. And that way that can be kind of permanently mounted in there, and then we can start on the console and possibly dash. And why I'm not going to cover this dash is because it's all warped up there. The guy that took off the fender, sold the fender to, he was saying they make a dash cover that covers his whole thing. And I said, yeah, but what about the big warp up in the... And he said, yeah, that's the only thing that don't look very good there because of that, where it warps and cracks. So the dash on the white one is not warped and cracked there. It's peeled up like this one from the sun, but we're going to see if we can use a heat gun and heat that down and glue it or something after it's mounted. So yeah, that's one reason why we're gonna replace the dash pad. So we may get to that this video. I don't know. We still got a lot to do here. Gonna work on the door panels and that rear seat for now. So I will be back. Okay guys, just opening this seat cover box up. They give you some, not exactly hog rings, but something like it. And I'm not sure what those are for, but all the instructions are here. This is, I got it off eBay. Design covers. Like I said, 70 to 81 Camaro. Yeah, design covers, just the instructions. You put that over there, then loop it through. Okay, we'll figure it out. Hooks, octagons. Okay, this is for, these two are for the two back cushions. You can see the material. See, the ones I did on the 78 El Camino, I bought the actual upholstery, make it look factory. And what you got to do is you got to take off the old stuff from the seat cushion here, and then you got to get in there and hog ring it from the bottom into the, not the foam, but the I don't know, these back ones are probably not like that. There's like steel rods underneath this, and that's what you got to hog ring it to, the factory upholstery anyway, for the front buckets on the El Camino. And that's what I didn't want to get into with these. So the back ones, I think you can just cover them over top. Anyway, those for the two bottom cushions. And tornado siren exercise. And then this is for the top cushion. So let me put them on, and we'll check it out, see what it looks like. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, bottom cushions are done. Yeah, those are pretty cool little hooks there. Just wrap them in there. Anyway, this metal here is pretty deteriorated too. I think it's busted here, and anyway, it's barely hanging together, this seat frame. I could probably do a couple of more hog rings there and there, but I don't want to kind of permanently mount it on there, just in case that other seat I get off that other guy just bringing over the parts cars are better. And I'll use them seats, or use these covers on them seats if the bases are better. But anyway, I think they look pretty good. Let me get the back part done there, see how that looks, and I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the back seat. I'm thinking this is going to show right in here a little bit, and this the top of the upholstery on the seat is all torn up. I kind of cut it with a razor blade, the sharp edges, but as you can see, it looks like shit. I was hoping this thick material here was going to cover that, but no, this is just the thin stuff that it covers the whole back. So I used the rings here and pulled this up, and then I'd have to use some of my hog rings to get that down and probably attach it to here. I might be able to, yeah, probably stretch it over to attach to that. But that top, it looks like shit. What I need is, I thought I had a piece around here somewhere. A piece of foam I can put over the top of that seat, maybe duct tape it in, then put the cover over it. So maybe, let me see if I can find that piece or find something and do that first, and then hog ring these together. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, that's what the top of the seat looks like. See, I got some old headliner material here. It's deteriorated, but I might be able to put that over and duct tape it on there. If not, I got this vinyl here. Probably use that too. Something anyway to cover up that stuff. So yeah, let me do that, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this top looking a lot better, and there's the back. The only thing is this back here is okay, because that'll be hidden by the bottom cushions, but this, I don't know. I just wish this was a little bit longer so it could clip way up here somewhere. So I don't know. Other than that, it looks great and it feels good. Anyway, we're gonna put it in there, see what it looks like. See, the hump is there with the carpet, and like I said, we may take this off and put it on another seat if I get a better one. Okay, so for now, I only have that gloss black vinyl spray. I may paint those two back pieces gloss black before I put in this seat. But anyway, we'll put in the back seat and see what it looks like. And I'll be back. Oh, and these are the hog rings you can buy off eBay. They're, you know, pretty cheap. Most of them come with a free little pair of plier things. So if you ever need them for upholstery, That's what they look like. Put that in there like that and then just squeeze it. So I just thought I'd mention that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got that rear seat in. Looks pretty good except for this, that part there. Like I said, if I could stretch it under there somehow better, or use black clips. But anyway, looks pretty good at the top. It looks good in there. It's all dirty and stuff. Yeah, I still got the broken seat belt, or the ripped. We'll wait for those two parts cars to get here. Maybe it'll be a seat belt. Other than that, I'm not too worried about it. For now. Okay, just got the seat belts in here. That should work. And then these are the bolts for the seats. The back for the front. And we're still undecided on what to use for the front seats. And I put a couple of coats of the gloss vinyl paint on these panels here. See, it's a little too shiny, but I can always repaint it if I get some medium satin. Anyway, yeah, there's the back seat and the carpet. Pretty much just gonna put some holes here when I get the console out from the other car. Yeah, just undecided on them front seats. Like I mentioned before, if I could find some off of a junk car. Now I use these seats off a 2000 Malibu, but because I'm fixing to show you some seats. But it's out of a 4-door Malibu, so they don't fold up. I think it folds a little bit, but it's got a lot of movement in the tracks where somebody could squeeze through there if they wanted to get in the back. But so after last video on that, I was thinking, you know, I got some seats in a 2000 Durango, a Toyota Sequoia, but they're, you know, big SUV seats, big bases and everything on them, and probably power, which I don't think I want. And I was thinking, man, the Dakota that I bought, shit, that those seats were good in that. And so we'll look at them, but they're like the Malibu seats, they don't fold up. So see, it's a little bit squished right there, but I mean, they're not bad. And they're manual. See, they move pretty good. But this here, yeah, that's as far forward as it goes, that seat. Let me see if I can, and I think that's as far back as it goes. See, a lot of these modern seats, they will fold flat down, so you can actually, you know, lay back and take a nap if you wanted to. So that's a problem, that it doesn't fold forward enough to slide in. You know, that back may bolt in. I don't know, we'd have to see. But the front brackets are a little bit different. Bolts in the side here. But we can, you know, weld on a bracket or something there, make it fit. But man, it's a shame that and I don't mind the color either, gray. But until then, we'll have to figure something out. We got seat covers, we just need seats with a good base. A good base. The factory ones I got are all rotted and need tracks. Anyway, you've been following along, you know. So, yeah, I think there's some good seats in that Grand Cherokee. But again, like these ones here, these ones were good till the sun baked on them for a few years. It's either just big SUV type seats. Those are the only good ones I got, are out of SUVs. I need some out of a nice little sports car. What did I use on the... I had a Mitsubishi Eclipse set in either the Nova or the 69L, 72 Nova, 69 Chevelle, and then Subaru seats I used. So, yeah, I haven't run an ad to buy any cars yet, so I need to buy some more junk cars and see what we can do with the front seats. But until then, we still got plenty of work to do. We got the dash, the console, got these door panels. I think that'll be next. It's, as you can see, it's gonna be dark here in a little while. So yeah, let me get working on them door panels, start sanding them down, painting them and stuff like that. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I got a product to show you. I believe it's another scooter. It came wrapped like this. I haven't even unboxed it yet. But tell you the truth, I can't remember exactly what style and everything it is. And they wrapped it all in this plastic, which was good because it was raining when it was delivered. So I'm going to cut all that open. I got a scooter, it's been probably almost a year ago. Well, maybe last summer. This scooter here. It comes in handy. I use it almost every day to run up to my mailbox and go out parts of my property. So yeah, they sent me an email. Said, you want to check out another scooter? So I said, yeah, let's do it. I like them. Tell you the truth, I think I maybe charge this up for about 10 minutes one day, maybe half an hour, and it still got battery. I've been using it for months and months and months, almost every day, and the battery just lasts forever. Okay, so yeah, let me unpack it and we'll assemble it. I don't think it'll take that much to assemble it, and I'll be back. Okay guys, just still unboxing it. The brand name is Ausom. Yep, there it goes. That's how it comes there. And just got to attach the handlebars and the not exactly sure what this stuff is. Well, that's an air pump. They give you a tool kit, some bolts, and a deal to attach that, and then the charger. Okay, so let me pull that out of here, and got an instruction manual right here, user manual. So we'll start putting her together, figuring it out. Okay guys, pretty simple to put on. It's got a seat. The other scooter doesn't. You can take it off and you can actually fold it down. You can take this off too. It's adjustable with that up or down. Then you can fold this down, pulling up this lever, fold that down into here, and then you can fold this whole deal here into here, so you can pick it up and carry it around. Okay, I'll probably show you that here in a minute. This one does have a key, so nobody can steal it. Well, they can steal it, they pick it up and walk away with it, but they can't ride it. So you just turn the key on, and a little power button here, you hold that on for like 3 seconds. And there it is. It's got 3 speeds. There's 1. Hit the power button. 2. And then 3 is your fastest. Okay. There's trip odometer, speedometer, battery deal. It's got a headlight. Click that on for your headlight. That's it there. Horn. even got signals. Not exactly sure where the signal, unless it's in that light. And this back, I'm not sure if that flips up or not. I guess it would have to, but for the backlight. Anyway, you can see it here signaling, and then to the right, I'm sure it's in this light here somewhere. Anyway, we go for a quick ride here. I'll just show you. Got a kickstand down here, and you just hang on and hit this power. With that one there, you got to get it rolling a little bit. You just got to get it rolling like that, and then it'll go. With this one, it doesn't. It starts right from the start. So, boom. Kind of hard to hold the camera and steer it with one hand and throttle it with one hand. Yeah, that's it. I'll show you a picture of me driving it. Let's turn the key off. And this is where it'll latch when you fold it down. I'll show you that here. Can't do it while I'm filming, but I'll roll the seat down and then roll that down and show you how you can pick it up and carry it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, that's all you do. You loosen this deal here and pop that out and it'll fold down. First you got to take the seat thing off, then fold it down, and then this it clips into there. So you just pick it up like that. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, if you need to carry it around, you know, well, unloading it from a truck, you got it in the bed of a truck, you gotta unload it. I wouldn't be carrying it around with me though, but yeah, flip that like that. That actually clips right in, and just tighten this up here. Actually screwed it out too far, but well, I kind of use two hands, I think. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna screw that in, lock it up. Then this, push this button in here, clicks down, lift this up, lock that down, and put in your seat wherever you want it, and then tighten that up. And that's all there is to it. There's a charger right there. Plug that in. There's pretty good tires on it. I think they're aired up. They seem pretty thick. Almost like little mud tires or something. But yeah, I'm not sure about this light. Maybe it doesn't have to go up. I don't see how it does. None of the pictures show this thing up like that, but maybe that just lights up red there. Yeah, you can see the little lights in there. Have to check it out when it's dark. But yeah, anyway, about all there is to it. I'll show you me riding it here. I'll be back. Okay guys, that's it. That's what it does. I was trying to get it to oh, there it goes to the higher speed. When you turn it on, it just goes to the 1 speed. But yeah, you got to completely stop it and then click it to the next speeds. But anyway, that's it. I'll put a link in the video description. If you think you're in the market for one, check them out. It's called the Leopard, an Ausom Leopard. It looks pretty heavy duty. Like I said, it's pretty heavy. So it should be pretty rugged. Okay, check them out. Okay guys, next day. Getting a really late start today because had other stuff going on and worked on the van a little bit. Okay, these are the little metal braces. They weren't on the white Camaro, but they were on the yellow one. Got it on the driver's side as well. Robbed as many little clips and stuff that I could, but these little ones are so old that they just disintegrate pretty much. I need a bunch of them. I got some, or some over there too, but I don't know how many. Hopefully I got enough to do it all. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. We gotta probably take this weather stripping off and paint this jamb like I mentioned before. We're gonna have to, before we mount the panel, we gotta get that chrome. I got this piece of chrome in the trunk that goes along here, and then the new weather stripping goes in there. Probably gonna have to put that on beforehand and sand and prime all this area. So it's not like you can just put the door panels on. You gotta fix all this other stuff. But anyway, for now I'm just sanding the plastic pieces for now. Just using some of my junk 180 sandpaper. Just sanding it down real good. So what I'm gonna do, sand all this, blow all the dust off, and then wipe it down with paint thinner real good. You can use acetone or whatever, wax and grease remover, mainly on this piece here. That's where that steel piece mounts right there. So this is where you pull the door to open and close, or to close it, right there. So I thought there was another one there. There's 2 little holes there, but they just there's maybe little drain holes. Oh, same here. Yeah, probably just little drain holes in case you spill something in there. But anyway, for now I'm gonna sand and paint these 2, and then we'll work on the top sections of it there. And they said we'll have to do the weather stripping, rubber, iron the sides, glue the sides, little JB weld in the cracks. What else? I took some other, just took some little nitpicking stuff off this. I do have 2 of these, so I don't have to spend 18 bucks. And this is the part of the broken console thing there. We'll figure out what we can do with that. You gotta use an Allen head thing to take off the shifter and take the whole console out. Take the whole console out and bring it in here probably tomorrow. Yeah, that's not in very good shape, but I'll show them to you. I got the one from here in the trunk, but it's got a big piece missing. And anyway, we'll line them up, see what we can do to repair, make one good console. But anyway, for now, I'm gonna get these ready to paint, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I got them sanded down, wiped down with thinner. We're gonna use some adhesion promoter. I usually buy the Bulldog, but it's just too expensive. This stuff, I don't know, but it worked just as good or not on plastic and vinyl. But basically, we're just going to put a light coat of this on there, and then put some black. Now, as far as I know, they only make flat and gloss. I'd rather have something in the middle, but they don't have it. So when I went to Ausom today, I just picked up another can of this Duplicolor stuff. There's a little, well, half a can. We got enough. We got enough to do the door panels. So it'll be gloss. But the problem is it really sinks into this stuff here. And man, I don't know how many, probably put 5-6 coats on those vinyl pieces in there. So I don't know. Get inside these pockets here real good. It'll be the first place it'll peel. Okay, that's that. Okay, we put a few coats on there, and I don't know, that might be it for the night. You know, it's starting to get dark, but work on them first thing tomorrow. Well, much as I can get done tomorrow, it's Saturday, and shit, got 5 or 6 people supposed to be coming over tomorrow to pulling body parts, pulling transmissions, and all that stuff. So we'll see if they show up and how distracted I'll be from. But yeah, I'd like to get on it and get it all done. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll continue. Okay, guys, next day. Okay, took off the old weather stripping on the doors, since I got new stuff right here. This will go. This no, I got the wrong, no, that's right. Let's go on there like that. No piece of chrome covers like that. But these ones were stapled in there. You can see the staples. Got to cut them off with a pair of cutters. Cut the ends off here where they come through, and then just pry it with a screwdriver a little bit, and they come off. So what we're gonna have to do is go in here, drill some holes, and put some rivets or something in there. So anyway, I got them off. Put some contact cement around here to hold that. We're gonna have to probably use the iron or something on here, see if we can straighten that out a little bit. And then this plastic here, it's also stapled from the back, but it's stapled underneath this vinyl. So there's staples going through the cardboard area, this coming through here. See these staples? So it was all kind of coming apart. once it's on the car, I think it'll be all right. But I put some contact cement underneath there and some duct tape. Same on this side. Then, like I said, we'll screw or rivet that on there. And then, but I was probably going to do that afterwards. We'll go ahead and paint it first. So I clean this up with some thinner. Maybe try the iron on that thing, and then put a few coats of JB weld in there. That's about all I got that'll, I think, can fix that. They got the bottom. I put about 3 or 4 coats. See, it just looks kind of like it needs some more, but anyway, those are the 2 bottom pieces painted. We'll get the 2 top ones painted. Get the weather stripping on there, and probably take the door weather stripping and sand and paint those door jambs. But anyway, I'll be back in a little while. Okay guys, this is the iron here. Plug it into this base. It looks like it's hot already. I'm not going to touch it. The note was still in the box, so yeah, it's from October of 23. Gary Andrus from Brunswick, Ohio. You mentioned if you only had an iron for doing interior work. I'm saying this one, I hardly use it, and it's cordless. Hope this works. Yeah, so thanks. I went over the instructions real quick. You just push a button for steam and all that. And we're gonna, I guess, go from the back just in case it burns the front. So I'm gonna put it on the back here, see if we can straighten that out, keep it straightened out, then go on the front a little bit. But yeah, thanks again, Gary. And yeah, see, some of this is all warped too. We'll see how good it works on here. I'll be back. Okay guys, this iron works pretty good. Push this button here for steam comes out the front, for water, so you can spray a little bit on there. And Dad says to keep putting it on there every few seconds to get it hot. It gets hot real quick. So I had this little weight here, right there. But yeah, and then I heated this up and put some tape and contact cement on there. Yeah, I had this weight on there, straighten that out, and then I was just trying to straighten this area out here a little bit. But yeah, I think it'll be okay. See what it looks like underneath here. What we'll do is see if we can smooth them wrinkles out of there a little bit from that side. Then we'll wipe her down with thinner and spray some paint on it. So I'll be back. Okay guys, let's put a little JB weld on those cracks. It ain't gonna look very good, but it'll keep it from cracking more, I guess. So I just put 2 coats on there. I forgot to spray the adhesion promoter first. I wiped it down with thinner. Got all the dirt and stuff off, and just put 2 coats. Of course, it's going to come out real glossy because you know, you didn't have to sand it, whereas this one you sanded it and all the paint soaks into it. So anyway, we're going to let that dry and then put the weather stripping on there. Okay, I just took the console out of the white one. This is the one that was in the trunk. See, it's all, I don't know what the hell they did. You know. So that's what was in the trunk. And then this is out of the white one. And man, it's really flimsy. Well, so is this, I guess. Real flimsy around here where the lid and everything goes in it. But it's got these deals here cut out of it. nothing was mounted up front here. It was just had this thing screwed in to the base that holds that front down. Some screws back here, but nothing in the front. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. It almost looks like an aftermarket thing, but. And then I don't know, it's got these two and this. That one doesn't have it. Well, that one's different, isn't it? This one's got like a cubby hole thing here, and that one doesn't. So I don't know. I'd take the one off the yellow one. I don't think it's much better. See, there's big gouge. Well, rat teeth marks in it. Crack there. I don't know how much these are. They seem like cheap, flimsy things. They're probably not very much. I'll have to check the prices. This one's kind of warped. Something screwed up with it. And I think this is good on the blue car. We'll look at it real quick. Can't even read they painted over the, or does it even have anything on there for park, reverse? Yeah, this one's probably a little bit better. Anyway, let me take the one off the yellow one just to see if it's any better. I know it's kind of cruddy, cracked looking, but hell, it might be better than these two here are just so butchered up. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the one out of the yellow one. Got a chunk right there, rat's teeth. This one's got the deals, although there's no screws in it, but I guess that's a mount up underneath the dash. But look at this big old chunk cut out of it. See, those are steel, little steel braces, which neither one of these has it in there. Okay, but as you can see, I don't know how good you can see all these little cracks. Look at all this stuff here. Oh, and then this insert here, insert with the lid, which ain't very good, but well, it's actually been recovered. I believe that mounts on there like that, and that's busted. See here that had busted, and they put some duct tape, but I don't know where the lid's at. So now I don't know, guys. Let me go inside. These look. Let me go see how much these things are. See, it's all kind of busted there. That's got the little back piece. This one's missing it. Yeah, let me check on eBay and see how much a new one is. I know it's probably going to be more than I want to spend, but same with this console thing. Okay, I'll be back. Well, guys, just went and looked on eBay. You know how much one of these are? Any guesses? Little cheesy thing. 400 bucks. That's the cheapest. They're like 400, 428. I think somebody had one for 500 new. And then of course the used guys are 350. I got a good used one. Yeah, stick it right up your ass, buddy. So now this deal, like I said, it's connected right there. But yeah, what you got to do, see, you take these 4 screws off and you get the top padding. That's 40 bucks. And then you get this deal with just this bottom plastic here. Another 40 bucks. So that's 80. 80 for that. 400 for this. And then these ones, see, you can't see the park, reverse, neutral, drive and all that. You can't see it on the one in the car either. This little chintzy thing here, 82 bucks. 82 bucks. So Yeah. I don't know. This is probably the best console here. We can't even cut it out of there. That's got a big chunk missing out of it. You know, say cut a piece out of here, graft it into there. I could. See, I got some hinge things, or I hope I still do. This type of stuff here. I could. I don't know. I could hinge this to this, say 40 bucks. And then that lid, recover it like they did. Save 80 bucks on that. This, we can just, well, I think the one in the, let's look at that again. See, this is just missing a little chunk right here. I don't know where it is though. I could find that little chunk. But see here, you can't read nothing. So, we can just write it on there or something. Or see if somebody sells a sticker. But yeah, we're gonna have to I don't know, we're gonna have to clean up all these cracks and everything and fill them full of something. But that's all I can think of. You can't really see that back there. That's why we'll cut a piece out of there and put in there something. This one's too warped. Something's messed up with that one. Plus it's got, well, I could probably bend it back. I don't know. And it's got that little thing in there. I don't know what the hell that is. This little thing. And this big chunk. Anyway, I'm not spending no 400 bucks. 482 and 40 and 40. 80, 160, 400. 560. Yeah, no, there's no way. But anyway, I figure out what I want to do. I'll be back. Okay guys, got the old weather stripping door felts, belt moldings, whatever you want to call them off, and riveted these ones on there. See the rivets there, and here's rivet to that plastic piece. So we got them done, and the other two moldings are for here. This chrome, I guess, clips on from looking at the other side. I don't think we'll take that off, but the old molding here just screws into these holes here. And here's the new ones, and so they don't have the ones that go on the door panel have the chrome. These don't. So we'll screw that in there, and to get the window down far enough, so when you roll down the window, it only rolls down to here. You got to take off the little stopper there. It goes in here. Take that out, then you can roll it down enough to get at them screws. Just takes these little screws here. I'm pretty sure the door locks worked. It's in the trunk. We've got to pretty much make sure the door locks and everything works, so we don't have to keep taking the door panel off and on, off and on. I think they do. Yeah, they work. So yeah, we're not taking that off to paint it. That are the door panels. Still deciding whether I want to take off this weather stripping and paint the jambs first, or what color to paint the jams. Yellow or black, probably just black. Anyway, we get this weather stripping on this door, the door panel on, and then we'll move along. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this door panel on. Got the new weather stripping there, and of course the one on the door panel. I think I'm gonna get a little black paint and touch up these screw holes, but I'll wait till I do the other side. I lost this little bezel. I don't know where the hell that damn thing is. Anyway, I'll come across it eventually. But yeah, it was busted on this corner, so I put a big washer there. I said I'll probably just put some black on there. It ain't, you know, like I said, it ain't no show car or nothing. Now the question is whether I'm going to have enough of these clips and everything to do the other side. I might. But yeah. But before I can do this side, I think the guy I bought it from welded up some holes or something here. I've been grinding on it and stuff. And this is all dented in. I think this top piece is okay. It's just, you're gonna have to fill that in. And I got some Bondo here too. But I'm gonna spray some rust neutralizer around here. It's all rusty along there. And I had a piece of chrome for this, but it had a few hail dents on it, or dents. So I took the one off the white parts car. It's pretty good shape. And then the clips, I didn't have the clips, so anyway, we got that. Yeah, and this is the weather strip that goes on there. We can put the weather strip on there, but I think I'll just wait and straighten this out and put some paint here and underneath here, because that's where the weather strip will screw to underneath here. We'll just go ahead and get some paint underneath there as well, protect it. But I think I'm going to leave this video at that because it's pretty long. But I just wanted to get this one door panel done so you can see that. So yeah, we got the this door, well, both door panels are done. We just gotta screw it onto that. So yeah, the main things are the door panels and the back seat covers. That looks pretty good. That console is going to take a while. And we got this dash here to take off. I'm going to take off the old one off the white one just to see how. I don't think I've taken a dash off one of these Camaros before. Anyway, it's coming along. We've got the carpet situated and everything with the bolts for the seats. All we got to do is we got to lay this over and cut this to fit the sill panels. But again, we may paint this jamb and everything first. I'm not sure. These door panels, I'm not taking them back off, so we may take these door weather strips off to paint it. I'm not sure yet. Unless I paint it black. If I paint it black, then probably just mask it up. Some oversprigates on it. It won't look that bad. Need some, have to order a set of those door stoppers. Although it closes pretty good. One good thing about this car, the door, he may have changed door pins or bushings out in it. Although they did squeak, but they close good. Usually these Camaros, man, the doors are sagging down and everything. We got to take the steering wheel off the other Camaro as well. I keep forgetting to check the little rubber for the tilt and the signal. We need them. It was missing from this car. But yeah, we'll be doing another video on the interior, getting that console all rebuilt and put in, and the dash, steering wheel. and then hopefully something comes up with the seats eventually. Okay, well, I'm just going to spray some rust neutralizer on here and leave it for now. I got some other stuff to do, so that's why another reason I'm going to end this video on that. But yeah, when we come back to this, we'll be finishing off the interior. Some more work. Yeah, I had that little bezel sitting right over here by these seats, and I had a box of stuff, and man, I've looked through these boxes and everywhere like 10 times. Well, where the hell that little bezel went to? I got the passenger one off the white parts car, but the other one was the driver's side. It was black and it had a little crack in it like this one, but it'll probably turn up eventually. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. A lot of work. A lot more work to go with the console, the seats, and the dash. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next video.